pretty tough feeling. Pretty emotional. Almost sick to your stomach with how close you get and how hard you work to get here, and then to not get it done. Only 2 teams make it this far, but when you never know when you're going to get this opportunity again, and you let it slip through your fingers, the only real thing you have on your mind is that you didn't get the job done.
Someone asked me if this window's closed. It's definitely not. I think it's wide open.
If you can keep your head when those about you are losing theirs, then you'll be a man, my son. You'll also have a better chance of winning the Stanley Cup.
The mood, the energy, listen to this place right now. Oh my goodness, I can't believe my eyes. I don't know how that one did not go in. They score, what a goal.
That is a spectacular hockey play. Every hockey field in the world will have that on. You want to see a save? This is a big save.
What a spectacular goal. Did you see that?
I mean, this is just unbelievable.
Hello, everybody, and welcome inside the studio. My name is Colin Spence, and we have a Game 2 in the series of Seattle and St. Louis. What a Game 1 it was for the Blues over the Kraken. Just a gutsy performance out of the Blues and the Kraken. Megan, hello, welcome inside the studio. St. Louis leads this playoff series 1-0 over the Kraken in our simulation. And I mean, I'm not sure if you were watching the game. I know myself and a couple others were watching the game at home, and wow, what a battle that series is going to be.
Oh, absolutely. I caught some of it too. It was so intense. Seattle really came out with a lot of fight, but St. Louis managed to hold on just enough. I mean, Game 2 is going to be a war. I can't wait to see how it unfolds. What's your gut feeling for tonight's game?
My gut feeling is going to be Jordan Binnington again. Has not allowed a goal in this series. A 3-0 St. Louis Blues victory in Game 1. I believe it was 3-0. I'll have to double check. But Jordan Binnington, outstanding. He was so good in Game 1. I'm expecting the same type of performance here in Game 2 on the road.
Yeah, exactly. Binnington was on fire. I think he's really embracing that playoff mentality. He's just so calm under pressure. And yeah, it was 3-0. So if the Kraken can't crack him early, I think St. Louis steals another one. It's going to be electric.
I would definitely say it's going to be electric. Now, Seattle trailing by 1 in this series. They are they have home ice against the Blues. How do they get their crowd back in this series, and how do they get themselves back in this series to head over to St. Louis 1-1?
Yeah, that's the big thing, right? I think Seattle's got to come. Yeah, that's a really big point. I think for Seattle, it's all about setting the tone early, right? If they come out with a fast physical start, get the crowd behind them, that could just flip the script. And then I think if they get a power play early or just get some momentum, that crowd is going to be so loud. So that's the path back for them for sure.
And for the Blues to go up 2-0 heading home, what do they have to do tonight?
Yeah, for the Blues, it's all about controlling the tempo. I think they need to stay disciplined, keep their defense tight, and let Binnington just do his thing. If they can stifle Seattle's early surge and maybe snag a goal in the first, it's going to give them so much confidence heading back to St. Louis. So yeah, play smart, play safe, just like Game 1, really.
Play smart and play safe. I like that. It's time for the pregame picks, brought to you by Nike. Just do it. Megan, your pregame picks for tonight's game. Who's winning? And what's the final score?
Ooh, all right. So I'm sticking with St. Louis tonight. I think they edge it out 2-1. Really tight battle. But I do think Seattle keeps it close. So it's going to be a nail biter. What about you? What's your call?
My gut wants to tell me to go with St. Louis, but I'm going to go with the Kraken. I think the Kraken win this one. I think we're going to see a different Kraken team. I think they're going to be on pucks. I think they're going to be battling. I think Lane Lambert's going to have a good talk with them inside the room and get these boys fired up. It'll be interesting to see, but I think it's going to be Kraken winning this one.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something. If they bring that energy, they could totally flip the series. So, yeah, Kraken take it, and then we have a tied series heading to St. Louis. Should be a wild ride.
It should be a wild ride. It's time for the 3 keys to victory, brought to you by Apple. Think different. So the keys to victory for St. Louis. What do you got?
All right, so for St. Louis, number 1, it's got to be staying out of the penalty box. No unnecessary risks. Number 2, capitalize on those rush opportunities. If they get the transition, they have to finish. And number 3, Binnington needs to stay sharp from the start. Early saves set the tone.
Perfect. And then the 3 keys to victory for the Kraken.
Yeah, for the Kraken, number 1, they have to start strong. Get the first goal and feed off that crowd. Number 2, discipline. No dumb penalties because the Blues will capitalize. And number 3, goaltending. Grubauer needs a big bounce-back game. Make some big saves early and keep him in it. If they do that, I think they've got a shot.
It will be Joey Daccord, not Grubauer, but thank you, Megan. As always, we appreciate your analysis. It's always great ones, and the keys to victory will be crucial for both of those two teams. We're moments away from puck drop. James Cywalski, Shell Pounder have the call for you, next in Seattle. Enjoy the game, everyone. We will see you during the intermission.
The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. Puck is dropped and this playoff battle is underway. And there's the pass at center. Can't keep a hold of it. Seattle's got it against the boards. McCann's got it along the wing. Takes a shot. Scores! The captain delivers.
James, you can push him, you can shove him, but he finds a way to get position on you and shield the puck, and this result, this goal, is because of it.
Seattle's come to play. Look at that, a quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being ready in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Larson's taking it from his own end. Gunn's got the puck, and that goes off a body. Stopped by the goaltender.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, and he's also got power. power. You can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Great defensive effort with the stick. Both teams looking for a spark, and here we go.
And no better way to get involved in the game than when you're physically engaged, and this is a clear tone setter fight.
Right on the button, and this thing's over.
Oh, you got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. You can see that they're still out of breath after that duo, that back and forth action, and they'll just sit for 5 minutes, get some much needed rest. As fighting, it can be exhausting.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Stevenson. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Here's a shot. Scores! And they strike later once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. When you're in tight like that, you always want to make the goaltender drop and move first, James. And I think it's the bite, the pause, the fake sell of the shot that gets the goaltender to move one way, and then he moves it to his forehand and puts it in the empty net. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and he's certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Seattle's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Feeds it to Drouin. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Quick pass to Kyrou. Picked off by Stevenson. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Alexiev's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Schwartz is taken down. A penalty is coming up. And here comes the judgment from the official. Robert's getting called for tripping on the play.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in this scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
Well, let's give us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
He got all of that hit on the play. The Blues get a hold of the puck undermanned. And they cough it up at center. And he takes the dish. Sends it out in front. And that chance is blocked. Puts it in deep. Taken along the wall by Parayko. That knocks him off the puck. Tries to get it to Dunn. Seattle's got the puck against the boards. The Blues will kill off a few extra seconds now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Some great thievery in the open ice. Quick feed to Tolvanen. Looks to set up at the point now. And that one's turned away. Right on the doorstep. Fires it. Big save by the goaltender. Slides the puck over. Here they come on the attack. And not much on that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Here's a short pass to Winterton. And he can't hang on after that hit.
Broberg's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. The Blues get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Off the deflection. Great save by the goaltender on that redirect.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Turned aside with a glove by Binnington. Moves the puck to Bushnevich. Takes it to center. Moves it to Thomas. And they send it right back to him. The Kraken have the puck in their own end. Pushes it across to right. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Goudreau. Works it across to Bushnevich. St. Louis plays it along the wing. A big-time hit on the play, and it's a whole lot of payback with that one.
If you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk, and he paid that huge hit earlier, and now he's got to take some hits for himself.
And they come up with possession off that foul. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
Bushnevich is not going to be able to get away from the bruise and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Sends the pass over. All alone! Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Takes a shot, and he makes that save as well.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Here we go, puck's in deep. Slides it over with pace to Winterton. Tries to dangle, and the puck skips away.
Winterton's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off the stick and we lost possession.
First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports.
Hello everybody, welcome inside the Twitch TV studios as the intermission report is brought to you live. Sorry, just give me 1 second. It's brought to you live by BMW, the ultimate drive. BMW, the ultimate drive is what this is brought to you by. The St. Louis Blues trailed by 2 to the Seattle Kraken. The first shot on goal passes Jordan Binnington on the glove by Jordan Eberle. What a goal. Then if you're looking live at the top left of your screen, Matty Beniers rips one home on the breakaway. I told you in the pregame show with Megan that Seattle would be a different team, and they've come out like the Seattle that we've seen on a 5-game win streak before the playoffs, and why they're the top of the Pacific. That is what we expected of Seattle. If you're the St. Louis Blues, you got to try to find a way to weather the storm here on the second period, because you know the Kraken are going to come out hot and stay out of the penalty box. Because the Kraken, although they didn't score on their power play, they're starting to figure it out a little bit, as you can see the passes cutting through the seams. St. Louis needs to be more physical. They need to get pucks in deep and more shots on Joey Daccord to get traffic out in front. That's how they scored last game. The Seattle Kraken need to stay on course here. Keep the foot on the pedal. Don't stop. Bennington's trying to get himself dialed in. He made that exact save right there in the top left of your screen. Huge play. Seattle, keep being physical and stay out of the penalty box, and you will have yourselves a 1-1 series going into St. Louis. But there's lots of games. There's lots of time left in this game. In fact, there's 2 more periods left. Why don't we send it to James and Cheryl to get us ready for the second?
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Blues need to find their legs, James. There's no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game. They've had 0 possession time. They got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
St. Louis has possession of the puck. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Seattle's looking to break out of their own end. Moving into the attacking zone. From a sharp angle, here's a shot. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Forbes made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
We're still in the early stages of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Beniers wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Strong use of the body. Shuts him down.
McCord's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Bennington. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And now he moves it to Alexiak. Stopped by the goaltender. Tries to get the puck over to Fowler. And he takes the feed. The Kraken have taken possession in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Schwartz. Feeds the puck across to Beniers. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Great stick work with the steal.
Seattle's been working hard all night, James. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Kraken have to serve 2 for tripping.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
The Blues will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
The court's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Joe.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to Lindgren. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Down the right side and into the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Oh, it's another consecutive save. Oh, what a hit on the play.
Yeah, it was absolutely huge, and it was so big that it broke a pane of glass here, so a little bit of a stoppage for everyone to collect themselves while they fix it.
Thomas will look to win the draw to continue this power play. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage. Gaudreau's sliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Takes the pass. The Blues have it now. The Kraken have taken to the offensive attack. Oh, what a chance, and puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. The Blues win the draw here in their own end. Moves it on over to Neighbors. Quick feed to Drouin. Chance in front. They score! A power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. There's a reason why the power play moves the puck around the perimeter and creates motion. They want to pull the PK outside of the middle of the ice, and when they do, they hit the bumper position perfectly, and they're able to hammer it home.
The Blues have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They cut the deficit within one.
Everly's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
What a timely save, James. I mean, if that doesn't ignite a fire to his entire team, I don't know what will. He's doing everything to keep his team in this.
More than half the period has expired. The Blues have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Tobin is going to play it against the half wall. He was totally locked in on that play.
Well, that's the type of save they say use everything to get in front of it, James. As that jolts off the mask, maybe a little dizzy after that one.
Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Passes over to Everly. They've got numbers. That's blocked by Binnington. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Drouin's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Slides it diagonally to Joseph. Rocks him on the play. Oh, he'll feel that one. Picked up along the wall by Suter. Played big in the moment there.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Play whistle dead offside the call.
Well, we all know in playoffs that the ice closes up quickly. It can feel real small out there, and so you've got to find ways to create your space. And that's a huge hit right there, sending a message, trying to open up ice and open up space.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Sent into the offensive zone. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Buchnevich. Scores! I got two words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. Well, they get the equalizer, James, and really they've been rewarded for their efforts. They got down in this game, but they continue to chip away press, and now they find themselves at evens.
St. Louis has tied things up, and on the heels of that goal, Cheryl, do you subscribe in the theory that they've got the momentum now?
I would certainly say they do. Anytime you score at this time of the game, it is critical, and they're the ones that succeeded in that effort, and it's a great one at that. They've worked hard, they've pushed, and now they'll be heading into the intermission. A lot to talk about, but they'll start with momentum.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Blocked in traffic. St. Louis has possession of it now. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit, and everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message sent and hit along the wall.
Oh, this has turned into demolition derby night after that collision. There's a great glove save by Decorn. set as they're ready to drop the puck again. St. Louis wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Korn. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
So second period down, 2 periods to go. Hello everybody and welcome back to the intermission report brought to you by BMW, the ultimate drive. 2-2 after 2 periods of play here in Seattle. Guys, I really like the way the Kraken are playing. I think they're playing really well, guys. I don't really have much to say. I mean, the Blues come back, scored 2 big goals. They needed those 2 big goals. There's really not much else to say other than both teams need to keep doing what they're doing. It's a very tight game. As I'm doing this intermission report, I'm trying to upload more games to the channel, but for some reason it's just not. For some reason it's not doing it. So hopefully it'll do it shortly. Third period with James Zavelski and Shell Pounder next.
Welcome back. She's Shell Pounder. I'm James Zavelski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. The next goal will be a critical one as we are still tied, getting underway here in the third. Hard hit frees up the puck. Fires one on goal. Denies it again.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Denied by the goaltender. Quick shot. Oh, there's one more. They're swarming here. My goodness, he kept going out too.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Here's a short pass to Larson. Slides it back to the blue line. Moves it to Dunn. Off the post. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they got a little puck luck and they put it in. It's incredible to watch this play because he's got such a silky set of hands, but they are fast. But then he also has the patience to go along with it. And because of it, he's able to deep the goaltender out and put it in the back of the net.
Seattle's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you get the moment and take advantage of it.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat.
Seattle's done a really good job of buying into the defensive structure plan that the coaches have installed, and this is critical in playoff hockey. You want to make sure you protect your tender and you stay in the middle of the ice.
That opportunity's rejected. Makes another stop. Feeds it across the ice to Parayko. St. Louis plays it along the boards. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot! The glove making it look easy on the play.
The Crayons been in it to win it tonight. You know that he wanted to land on the score sheet, hitting off one defender at a time as he's made his way to the net all night long. He finally connects. That one's got to feel good because he's had multiple chances in this game.
one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate the shot department and lead it here in the third. And Mears wins the face-off in the offensive zone. From one point man to another. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And he takes the feed. Oh, wow. Gives them nothing in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And he easily stops that one.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Seattle's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a chance. Nice blocker save by Bennington. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Quick shot. That's not going to fool him.
Great positioning. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Kraken have put themselves down a man, tripping the call.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
McMahon's going to play it against the half wall. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly, and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Thomas. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Thomas has such great hands and great vision, and he gets in tight, trying to create some space with those magic mitts, but he's unable to pull it off. We got a little bit of the trifecta, the Gordie Howe hat-trick here tonight, James. Let's have a look at it. You know, being able to make a play, to get a goal, to fight, and then, of course, to cap it off with the goal himself. He's been outstanding, really impacted the score sheet and the game profoundly in this one.
Drouin is ready for the draw on this man advantage. Nice job tying up his opponent. Levels him with the hit. Takes him from the right side. To his teammate. And that play's neutralized. Puck slid down the ice. St. Louis has it near the wall. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Seattle's lead is still intact after a solid effort by the penalty-killing unit. Takes that one right in the logo.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by one, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Well past the midway mark of this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Checks off the coverage. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by McCord! Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Alexiak. St. Louis has the puck. Passed up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And that was read perfectly. What a play by Schwartz.
Seattle's been excellent excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. If it has to translate to something, this is still a close game. Picard's been a difference maker tonight here, James, and if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. You can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Here in the late going to the frame. Seattle's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to Kessel. The Kraken have the puck in the defensive zone. He's all alone with the goaltender. Big time save. That is clutch with a capital C.
Well, yeah, in the third period, you got two good teams going head-to-head right now here, James, and a timely save like that can really reset energy for your team. This is now played in front of a lot of goaltenders who made a great save at the right time, and it wound up in our favor on the score sheet.
Here's a chance. Great stop by McCorn. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. Tries to feed it over to Suter. Fires it on net. And there's the save.
McCord's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
And that's off a stick. Good use of the body on the play. Quick feed to Stevenson. Gains the zone to the right side. To the empty net. And it misses. Moves it to Bushnevich. He's got a step. And one last save.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
The net is empty. The extra attacker's out. And a huge face-off looming. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Seattle's coaching staff has to feel good about this one. They stuck to the game plan, and it ultimately worked out in the end.
Yeah, close game, and they owned the bulk of possession time, but I think that the underlying metrics are also going to tell a story about the battles won. I think it's going to tell a story about takeaways and turnovers in the offensive zone, which tells you that they were playing fast and they were playing urgent.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.